It is time for Nether Survival again. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Nether Survival. Boy oh boy, it's been a long time since I've done any videos in this world. So a lot of things happened between the last episode and this one. I have almost completely finished the mob farm. I have built all of the layers. Let me just show you real quick. So this thing is finally working. At least some. Ow! That hurt. That hurt. Dude, can you stop doing that, please? Ow. Thank you. So this is how this farm works. We have the redstone clock right here at the bottom of the farm, and we also have dispensers that dispense water all over these layers, which are connected by these observers that detect water flowing, and each and every single mob that spawns here will get flown away, and it will fall down in the water, and they'll die. Oh, that's a zombie villager. And every single mob that dies will drop their loot on these magma blocks, and it will be picked up by this hopper minecart right here, which will dispense all the items in these chests. I've actually got a lot of items overnight. Well, that's quite handy. So yeah, this farm is quite spectacular. I have put a lot of effort into digging out the perimeter which is needed for all the layers, but I think it's all worth it. However, there's still a catch. It's still not finished. Well, I mean, it's finished. The main part is all done and dusted, but yeah. We need to make the item sorting system, because we can't just be going down this water hole every single time we need some items. We actually need to work with redstone so that everything sorts out for ourselves, and we always have fresh stock of mob drops. Oh yeah, and also about this iron farm right here, it's quite efficient, I might say. We got a lot of iron. I mean, yeah, this is quite a lot of iron and poppies, but this farm is extremely inefficient and inconsistent. Like, seriously, some of the times the golems don't even spawn no matter what I do, and they spawn in like ridiculously small capacity, like one golem in 5 minutes. It's absolutely terrible. Well, I mean, it's good for a starter farm, but you know, I think we all know we gotta go bigger. We gotta go bigger, and I am going to redo this farm completely because, well, yeah, it's so disappointing. The amount of iron that is going through all that time is just it's so disappointing. Oh yeah, and also did I forgot to tell you that the Nether has frozen down? Oh yeah, that's quite weird. Oh my god. This looks really weird. Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna stop for now, because yeah, I have installed a texture pack which is like a holiday themed thingy, so that the Nether becomes, you know, whiter and snowier and frostier. You know, it's quite cool. It's called Nate's Tweaks. I really recommend this texture pack. It's not a, you know, it's not an ad or something like that. It's just my recommendation. It's really cool, and it's very atmospheric in my opinion. Alright, so for the item sorting system, we're going to need a whole bunch of stone, because, well, yeah, the most important components for the item sorting systems are the comparators and repeaters. Where have I put all my redstone? I completely forgot. I had like 14 redstone blocks, and now they're all gone. What happened? This is quite strange. Oh, there they are. I've left everything in this chest monster filled to the brim with cobblestone. Yeah, we gotta have to do something about that. I always forget how annoying it is to craft up comparators and repeaters and all that kind of stuff. You need to craft redstone torches, and then you get all that stuff to get like a one piece. Oh my god. This is really frustrating, isn't it? Said the person who never builds redstone contraptions. Alrighty, so here's absolutely everything that we are going to need for this farm to work. We have 5 comparators, 5 repeaters, and also 41 of each mob drop that is going to be produced by this farm. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that we're gonna need. So let's head over back into the overworld. And after a little bit of construction, I have finished the first part of the build. So this little water flow right here is going to flush down every single item that goes out of this dropper right here, right in this place in here, which is going to be a soul sand elevator, so that every item goes up to our sorting system, which is also going to be quite frustrating to make, because I don't actually have any way to get kelp, and I really need kelp to make a giant column of water source blocks. So we just gotta place this water block right here, and hopefully it's going to flow right here. Yes, and it leaves it leaves only 1 block gap. Okay, so this is exactly what we needed, and that's beautiful. Okay, so the second part of the little aqueduct system is this little redstone contraption right here. It is the auto dropper. So how does this work? Well, I can't exactly explain to you how this works, because I'm very rough with redstone. I can't do anything. I can't explain anything. I just saw this thing from one YouTuber called Mumbo Jumbo. You probably know him. So this contraption right here will detect if this dropper right here has any items in it, and this comparator is going to send out a redstone signal that will make this dropper drop anything that is inside of it. And yeah, and essentially it's going to drop into this water aqueduct system, and it is going to get up to the sorting system. Well, you already know what is going to happen. So now we have to fill it up with 41 of each item that we actually need. All right, nice. Every single item is flowing down. Well, right now it's completely filling up my inventory, but it's working. It's working, and it's brilliant, that it's working. So now we just gotta stop it for a little while, because well, I don't really fancy any items just flowing down there and just completely lagging out. Oh my god, that is a lot of items. Oh my god, this farm is ridiculously efficient. I really hope that we're going to complete this sorting system in the end of this episode, because I am so done with going down this water tunnel. Okay, so now here comes the hard part. We actually need kelp, and kelp can be obtained only in oceans, and there's no oceans whatsoever in like 1,000 block radius from our overworld portal. So the only solution to that problem is probably to go and find an ocean. This is going to take a lot of time. Oh my god, all right. I was kind of shocked that we have found it in like this small amount of time, and we actually even have a... Oh my god, that is actually a sand temple. Huh. We have even found something really cool. Yeah, that's better. A stack of kelp is definitely gonna be enough. So I guess after the fact that we... Oh, and we even got a sunflower, which is, yeah, I mean, might as well just take it. You never know when you're gonna need an infinite amount of yellow dye. All right, so we've gathered up everything we needed, so let's go back to our base. Jesus! Oh my god. Okay, Okay, so you're probably wondering what was that. So I have in the meantime I have downloaded some data packs, and this one's called the Timber Resource Pack or something like that. It's from vanillatweaks.com. Well, it's so this data pack it's really quite useful, because in one chop of a wood block that is connected to all the other blocks, the whole tree is going to collapse and give you all the blocks that you need, which is, yeah, it's really convenient, and I really like this pack, especially I like the fact that it's balanced, because it only works if you have the iron or a diamond axe, which is, well, you know, you gotta actually do something to achieve it. But still, my god, this data pack, it scares the heck out of me every single time I chop down a tree. Alrighty, so the soul sand elevator is now done. You see all the items bobbing up and down, so that means it's working. Okay, now this part is already, yeah, it's already done. Everything except the main sorting system is now all complete. Okay, so I have built the prototype of what is going to be the sorting system of this mob farm. It is, well, it's really quite simple. It's just this T formation of stone bricks and some of the redstone torches underneath, with the deactivated hoppers that are facing these hoppers that have some of the iron nuggets in it, and 41 of each item that I want to be sorted in these chests. Well, there's a slight problem. There's this beehive in a way, and I have no idea how to move it without making every single citizen of this beehive mad. So yeah, this is pretty much set and done. Now I want to test this thing. Let's make a quick test run. Okay, so this hopper. All right, so this hopper doesn't have gunpowder, and it's not picking it up. Okay, now what about this one? Okay, it picked it up absolutely straightforward. Oh, okay, everything is working. It just has to be more than just one hopper. Okay. So we're pretty much okay. We're all good. Alright, now I have made this very quick design of the sorting system. So this is how it's going to work. All the items are going to go up on the soul sand water bubble column. It's going to flow down these hoppers. It's going to sort. It's going to do all this funky redstone magic. I have no idea how to really explain it, but it's going to work. So yeah, this is all complete now. Alright, so I have fixed the item collection system. Now every single item goes into these hoppers, goes into the dropper, and it is dropping items into this water system. So let's just go quickly and check what is going on up at the top here. Okay, so this system is actually working. There's a bit of a problem with the amount of items that are being spitted out from this little system, but it's working. It's working. So yeah, I count this as a success. This was a pretty successful deed, and it is done now. So yeah, I think we can finally count this deed as being actually done. So now that the sorting system is done, it's time to work on the Nether portal design. What on earth was I thinking when I thought that this giant jumble of blocks is a good idea? Is a good idea for the exterior of the Nether portal. Like, seriously, this looks like a mess. I really do worry about myself sometimes. So I've always had an idea of a little house that looks like you know, a simple house, you know, just as you would always build it, but inside it has netherrack for crawling out of it. Like it's a disease spreading into the overworld because something unnatural has happened. I really think that this is a good idea, and all of that is going to fit in a little, you know, just a simple living house, a little starting house. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So for the base of this build, I am going to use diorite, which is convenient because I have a ton of quartz, and actually you can make diorite. I didn't know that you can actually make diorite. I thought it was like an uncraftable block that you always have to gather. No, apparently it's that easy. It's just, you just need quartz and cobblestone, and I have plenty of cobblestone, and I have a full dimension filled with quartz, so it's not a problem at all. Which is, yeah, it's cool. And after a fair bit of building, this is the result. This is what we have in the result of building. This is a pretty standard house. I've got some framework here and there with these oak logs, which are also completed with these oak trapdoors. Everything is made out of oak and diorite, which I think synergizes together pretty well. I also have made the roof, which is made out of dark oak stairs and also cobblestone stairs, as you can see over here, completed with some lanterns. And on the inside we have some crimson wood, which is surrounding this giant portal. I actually spent some time gathering up obsidian specifically to make it that high. Oh my god, I need to be called a king of absolutely unnecessary height, because it's the second time where I spend too much time and materials creating a giant portal that has absolutely no purpose whatsoever, but still we still have it. And while we were building all of that, we have got a lot of mob drops. Like, oh my god, it's so efficient. I am so lucky that I have built everything from the start, because otherwise it would have been a pain, an absolute pain. Like, can you imagine if I had an elytra and I didn't have fireworks already? Oh man, that would have been terrible. So I'm glad that I've completed that real fast. So yeah, this is the result, and I'm pretty happy with it. And now the last thing that I wanted to do in today's episode is to finally say goodbye to this rather inefficient iron farm. Like, seriously, it's so inefficient. So I have decided to take it down and create something that would work way better. The villager breeder, which of course is going to supply us with villagers so that we can make an iron farm that works way better than this one. To be honest, this place suddenly looks quite empty. But this is not for long, because it is time for us to build the villager breeder. So how this thing is going to work? We're going to place 2 of these villagers into the farmland, which is going to grow carrots, because that's the only thing that I mostly care about. Yeah, these guys are going to be producing baby villagers, and once the baby villagers begin running around, they are going to get caught on the thought of, I want to jump on this bed. And when they feel like they want to jump on the bed, they are going to fall down into the water flow system, and they're going to go into the place where they need to go, which is quite an interesting idea. Credit for the farm design goes to Logical Geek Boy. This guy is nuts. Go check him out, because his videos are way better than mine. Little building update. The chamber for the villagers has now been complete. So now what we need to do is to transport 2 of these villagers up at the top here. And for the third one, well, I'm gonna have some work with him. After a little bit of minecart action, I have finally made these guys up in this little farming area up here. And while I was in the process of ascending these guys in this little farming chamber right here, one of my villagers died. Just what on earth? I really don't like working with villagers. It's so frustrating every single time. It's like they always want to die. But whatever. It worked. It worked, so now everything is alright. Massive update. So I have finally built this entire area. In here I have even decorated it a bit. I mean, this design is not final. I know it looks weird, but I just wanted to finish it as fast as possible because we have already got a baby villager. So that means that this thing is now working. I think in the next episode we're going to have a lot of villagers in this little area over there, which is behind me right now. But for now, I think it's time to end this rather small episode. Well, I'd not necessarily call it small because we have achieved a lot. We've made the automatic sorting system for the mob farm. We have made this entire villager breeder, and we also have decorated our nether portal. So in total, I think this episode was pretty neat, and I hope that in the next episode I'm gonna accomplish even more stuff. But for now, I think it's time to end. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next episode. My name is Ingvar, and goodbye. See you later.